fellow campers, and welcome to our campsite review of Dinokeng Camp and Leisure, an absolute gem of a campground for teenagers, young adults, families, and the young at heart. Dinokeng Camp and Leisure is situated at the northern end of the Greater Dinokeng region. It's tar all the way to the Dinokeng Drift turnoff, then 2.5 kilometers of gravel road. When we drove the road, it was quite corrugated, but we passed a number of road caravans being towed by normal sedan cars. They just took it slowly and carefully. Once at the gate, you'll need to enter a code and the large security gate will open. The entire property is fenced and campers we spoke to felt safe and secure. All of the internal roads are gravel, but well signposted. There are 2 distinct camping sites on offer. Let's start with the communal campsite with 20 spacious sites on seasonal grass. These have a bricked paved area of about 8 meters by 8 meters, and they looked very level. This campsite is only 4 years old, and as a result there is minimal shade or privacy between the sites. This will change over time as a number of trees and shrubs have been planted. But in the meantime, don't let it put you off. Just bring a gazebo or some other type of shade or privacy screen. All of the sites are serviced by a double power point, which takes domestic 3-pin plugs and a dedicated water tap and portable braai on each site. Dustbins are mostly shared between 2 sites, but are cleaned daily. These campsites are served by a large central ablution block, with amenities that are probably amongst the best I have encountered. Clean, bright and neat, with hand basins, toilets and showers. All of the cubicles have solid doors and the shower stalls are large with a window, light, changing area and a bench. And most unusual but very thoughtful is that the taps are actually outside of the shower area. This means that you can tweak the temperature of the water before scalding yourself with hot water or being doused with freezing cold water. The hot water is supplied by gas geysers, so indeed it's very hot. There's a well-designed baby changing area that sits in the middle of the room at the ladies' ablutions, and there's even a book swap table in both the ladies and the gents. A well-designed ramp leads to a disabled-friendly bathroom with all the necessary grab rails and wheelchair access. There's a long row of sinks with hot and cold water for the washing of dishes, and there are 2 large deep sinks for laundry, while tucked around the corner there is a porta potty dump site. Now moving to the 12 sites with private ablutions, these are spaced further apart and surrounded by natural vegetation, and some of the sites have very good shade. The private ablutions have a toilet, hand basin, a shower, and are served by gas geysers. There's also a scullery area for the washing of dishes. Not all of these sites are necessarily level, particularly sites P2, 3 and 4, so do bring your leveling blocks just in case. Another block of 4 sites with private ablutions was being constructed at the time of our visit. These sites with private ablutions also have braais, dustbins, and are cleaned and serviced daily. For anyone not wanting to camp, they do offer self-creating chalet accommodation with a well-equipped central communal kitchen and an enclosed braai area. Activities at the campsite center around the swimming pools and the play area. An outdoor pool and an indoor pool, places to sit under the shade, a volleyball court, kiddies play area and a trampoline are all placed close together on lush green grass. And during our visit over the busy holiday, it was jam-packed with campers, basking in the sun, cooling off in the water, and there were lots of excited and exuberant children dashing about. Music is played throughout the day, but it's not loud or intrusive. It's just there in the background and it adds to the atmosphere. A recent addition is a kiosk that sells cool drinks, slushies, and light takeaway fare, such as toasted sandwiches. The kiosk also sells wood, charcoal, and firelighters, and these can also be obtained from the Lapa. Now, talking of the Lapa, this large thatched room houses a lounge area and a TV where sporting matches are shown. There are neat and well-maintained pathways that lead everywhere that you may need to go. Take a walk to the waterhole or the bird hide, or just sit in the shade on the manicured lawns around the Lapa. I was taking a quiet stroll along the pathways and bumped into 4 zebra who took very little notice of me. Dinokeng Camp and Leisure is not pet friendly. While we didn't see a lot of bird life at the time we were there, but it was awfully hot, we did see many agamas, lizards and frogs. Zebra, nyala and impala were all spotted from our campsite, and we definitely felt like we had left the city behind as we were unable to hear road noise from our spot. Dinokeng Camp and Leisure is subject to load shedding and there is no backup power supply. Accessing the internet and streaming wasn't a problem. We were able to upload and download using both MTN and Vodacom phones and routers, and we had no issues with sending and receiving emails or accessing the bank. WhatsApp and regular cell calls were crystal clear. The closest place to do any shopping is Safari Mall, a mere 3 kilometers away. It has a well-stocked supermarket, a small deli-type shop where you can get curios and basic camping equipment, a bottle store, a fuel station, and a restaurant that serves light meals, beverages, and drinks. You can also purchase your Dinokeng self-drive and entry permits here as long as there's no load shedding at the time. Now, Dinokeng Camp and Leisure itself is a new and young campsite, but it has a charm that belies its age. It's suitable for all types of camping, including off-road trailers, motorhomes, camper vans, tent camping, and road caravans. Just remember to chill out and take it easy on the 2.5 kilometers of gravel road. Overall, this is a wonderfully well laid out and maintained campsite that has a bush feeling, although you are just an hour north of Pretoria. It's definitely family friendly, and during the holiday periods is filled with younger folks and young families. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you for your time. Stay safe, be well, and I hope to catch you in a campsite sometime.